The Black & Decker 8-cup food processor. Slice, chop, shred, and grate all your favorites. A stainless steel slicing and shredding disc, as well as a stainless steel chopping blade, create powerful performance. 450 watts of power help handle the tough tasks. An electronic touchpad is easy to use and easy to clean. With stainless steel blades and a 450-watt motor, you won't need more than a gentle touch to process even the toughest ingredients. Removable parts are dishwasher safe for easy cleanup. The Black & Decker 8-cup food processor helps you create your kitchen concoctions skillfully.
Introducing the Breville Sous Chef, the all-in-one kitchen workhorse. The 5.5-inch super wide chute is about 3 times larger than standard food processors. The mini bowl sits inside the extra large 16-cup processing bowl. Whenever you use any of the discs, make sure the spindle is in the correct position. The adjustable slicer should always be in the storage position when not using it, and it'll conceal the blade. This is the first adjustable slicer to have the versatility of 24 thickness control settings. The 0 setting slices super fine at 0.33mm slices to a thick 8mm slice on 8. When you're slicing, check to make sure that the blade is at the 12 o'clock position, as you don't want it directly beneath the chute. The small chute is ideal for carrots or leeks when you don't need a push-up. The reversible shredding disc achieves both coarse and fine grating. For coarser shredding, to make things like coleslaw, the larger holes should be facing up. In seconds, you'll have perfectly grated cabbage. For finer shredding, flip the disc and have the smaller holes facing up. The julienne disc is great to cut carrots and zucchini for salads. For shorter matchstick sized vegetables, use the small feed chute and put them straight in. Use the French fry disc and you can fit a whole potato to make 5-inch French fries. Or for a new twist, try sweet potato. Be sure not to apply too much pressure and just let it grab the potato. The emulsifying disc is used to whip and aerate ingredients such as cream, egg whites, milkshakes and mayonnaise. The timer is handy to make recipes for the first time, and you can monitor the time it takes and then program it in for the next time. The micro-serrated S-blade chops raw and cooked food to puree, chop and mince. For many processing tasks, we recommend the pulse button so you can really control the size you want. For raw meat, chicken and fish, cut them into 1-inch cubes and then use the start pause button to mince them. The kneading blade is great for pastry and bread and can easily handle large batches of dough. The mini bowl is ideal for time-consuming prep chores like chopping garlic. To store, there's a retractable cord that neatly sits in the heavy-duty die-cast base, and you can lock the box and store it on its side. The Sous Chef, brought to you by the food thinkers of Breville.
Assembling your KitchenAid food processor for all models that include a 2-in-1 food pusher. These instructions apply to the 7-cup food processor, the 7-cup food processor with exact slice system, and the 14-cup food processor with commercial-style dicing kit. Before using your food processor for the first time, wash all parts and accessories by hand or in the top rack of your dishwasher. Place the work bowl on the food processor base and align the raised locking element with the indentation on the base. Turn the work bowl counterclockwise until it locks into place. Pick the accessory you would like to use and install it using the instructions provided in the use and care guide specific to your food processor model. Once your preferred accessory is secured, place the lid onto the work bowl with the 2-in-1 feed tube positioned to the left of the handle. Turn the lid to the right until it locks into place, then fit the food pusher into the feed tube. If your food processor won't start, make sure the work bowl and lid are locked into place, checking that the lid is securely locked into the work bowl and the handle. Your food processor is now ready to create all your favorite dishes.
Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Pro Classic 7-cup food processor. It's an extremely versatile piece of equipment to have in your kitchen. You notice how small the footprint is? I usually like to tell people, like, you can visualize it by realizing that it's smaller than an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, but it's a real powerhouse in the kitchen. So some of the features include the wide mouth feed tube. We just remove this by pressing the button, and it's expandable by moving that little lever. So what happens is when you go to slice and shred, you can put a whole potato in here, whole tomato, any type of fresh fruit or vegetable, and you have to do very little prepping in advance. So we just lock that back down in place. The other thing is it has an induction motor, so it's really powerful. So some of the accessories that come with your 7-cup food processor is first the S blade. This is your chopping blade. You do anything from mincing garlic to chopping herbs or onions to making any kind of spreads or even things like meatloaf mix. Always lift it by the hub, never touch it by the blade. This is your shredding disc. It's made out of stainless steel. It's very, very sturdy. It's also balanced, so it has little weights here and here. And I like to tell people it's like when you go to get your tires balanced. It keeps the blade really level and you get really efficient grate slices every time. This is your stem adapter, and you need this to put the blade in the food processor. You just mount it by lining up the arrows and turning to the right and locking it into place. To remove it, you just pull this lever and twist and turn and remove it.